Hello, viewers, and welcome to Africa and Beyond the Television Network. And we are going to deal with one of the most important issues, the arrest of Dr. Walter Mzembi. So remember, he came back to Zimbabwe, allegations that he met with President Emerson Mnangagwa. However, the president refuted those claims and said that they didn't meet. So there are so many versions of this, but you don't need to deal with the issue whether he met him or not. We need to deal with the issue of his arrest. So other sources believe that he was arrested simply because they are trying to get to Comrade Geza. That is one of the key issues which are circulating so far. So it's interesting to see that this is what is happening in the nation of Zimbabwe. So according to Bambaninga, she says that Walter Mzembi, what happened is that Emerson made overtures to Walter Mzembi, and it seems as if they gave him a safe passage to come to Zimbabwe. And the key agenda or the key idea is that once he gets to Zimbabwe, they'll have access over him, and they'll try to extract as much information as possible from him. One of the most interesting things is Jonathan Moyo has been bootlicking ZANU-PF since 2023, but is not yet back into Zimbabwe. He doesn't dare even coming close to Harare. And questions are being asked, why is it so? It's because people believe that Jonathan Moyo knows the kind of regime in Harare, that in as much as you could bootlick them, do whatsoever, you can only do that to stop expropriation of their properties. But when it comes to the issues of coming to Zimbabwe, you cannot trust the current regime. But Walter, he came, probably because he was given so many assurances. What is of importance is to note that right here, it said that Walter Mzembi was arrested at the instigation of Sean Collins, Rumbidzai, General Tafumane, Delish, and Priscilla Gonyi. And Owen Muda was then roped in to this whole issue. So I believe that in as much as this one is talking about them capitalizing on Walter Mzembi's desperation to meet Mnangagwa, ED did not refuse to meet Walter. If ED did not meet Walter, he simply did not fulfill what he was supposed to do. So what really happened is that ED made overtures to Walter Mzembi through other people, and Walter came to Zimbabwe believing that this team is genuine or was genuine. And then the information or the things which we can agree with Bamaninga is that they want to try and know the whereabouts of Mnangagwa. And if they manage to get the whereabouts of Mnangagwa, they will be able to also identify other people which Mnangagwa is working with. So remember, they had an option of trying to extradite Nyoka Mabunu to Zimbabwe so that they can extract as much information as possible, who is behind or who was behind everything which was happening. And they are now using Plan B. If the extradition of Comrade Nyoka Mabunu fails, they would now use the route of trying to extract information from Dr. Walter Mzembi. So he fell for the trap, and these are the results. This is what is happening. So one way or the other, we have to understand that this is how these people operate. So some people believe with him Geza, his whereabouts are known. Some people believe that he was working with G40. Others believe that he was not working with G40, he was working with other structures and other people. So this is a very a very difficult matter to understand and a very difficult matter to deal with. But what we can say, or what we can take from whatever which has happened, is Walter Mzembi was tricked into Zimbabwe. He was arrested, and the key issue is to try and put coordinates together so that they can find Geza. Because as long as Geza is out there, as long as Geza is walking scot-free, then these people, they are still in trouble, because they do not know if Geza is going to unite with some of the people right here back home. If they unite, what will be the fate of these comrades? What will happen? So that is one of the things which these people are afraid of. So they are trying by all means possible to make sure that they use all methods necessary to deal with this issue. Then there is another issue of Comrade Mnangagwa. I'm not privy to talk about it right now because of security concerns, but it's a very, very interesting. In the future, I think if I get remanded, I will talk about Comrade Mnangagwa, how he was arrested, why he was arrested, because the information is now there, and it's so vivid, and it sounds authentic. So one of the key issues we need to know is this team, the Mafidi Dynasty, they are doing everything and anything to make sure that they preserve power and to make sure that they keep on plundering the resources of Zimbabwe. So everybody waits to see what will happen to Dr. Walter Mzembi, because he was seen moving out of the prison's tracks. And I think we have some videos right here which are very important to share. It's a very sad situation. It doesn't need one to agree for you to say this is sad. We have seen Dara. Yeah, he was arrested recently, got released recently, and Dr. Walter Mzembi is the next victim. And the question is, will Mzembi stay in Zimbabwe, or will you have to leave at a certain point in time and go back? And why is it that they are trying him on this matter? This matter and TV and if you listen to Makandiwa, TV iwayo, and what will happen to them. So let us take a look at a video of Dr. Mzembi. Dr. Walter Mzembi was on number one when they were disembarking from that track, from that prison's track. So we'll wait to see. He spent the whole weekend behind bars, and we'll wait to see what happens to him. But the information at hand so far is that he was tricked into Zimbabwe simply because these guys, they want to know the whereabouts of Comrade Geza. The question is he still in Zimbabwe, or is he in South Africa? Is he in Zambia? Where is Comrade Geza? They really want to know. And another question is, why is he silent now? Because these people were capitalizing on the silence of these comrades, but the comrades are no longer silent, and they're asking questions. Why are they now silent? What are they planning? Who is behind everything? So it's very, very interesting. And with time, I think we have to understand.